Hey guys, it's your least favorite manlet, Jay Tahoe here, and I thought I'd share some of my thoughts on the 2020 election so far. It looks like the people who were debating me on my previous stream about it being a blowout in favor of Joe Biden, that was obviously wrong. I mean, it's as down to the wire as it gets in some states. Yes, I know we're waiting for a lot of mail-in ballots to come in, and that's probably going to swing things in the favor of Biden. But, I mean, you have some states like Georgia where it's, within 1% margin. In Nevada, within 1% margin. In Pennsylvania, we're trending towards within 1% margin. So, I mean, it's been really, really close. You had places like Michigan within 1% margin. I mean, popular vote, it's neck and neck. Biden wasn't even ahead by 2%. So, in terms of it being a blowout, I think that was just the perception that the media wanted to create, but in reality, it just wasn't true. And this was my prediction. I mean, this is what you see. This is what you see in real life, too. I mean, you go out, you're going to see, there's like about half of the people are in that camp of it has to be Trump, half that people are in that camp that, it has to be Biden. It's like First has said, there's really not a lot of nuance anymore. So, I knew it wasn't going to be a blowout. Now, what I think is going to happen, it's very hard to say because these mail-in ballots are in favor of Biden. Do I think it's fraudulent? Not necessarily, because if it was fraudulent, we would have probably seen that blowout scenario. So I do think that this is legit, but I also think that the Democrats need to let Republicans in to see the ballots being counted too. I mean, I don't know what that's all about. If there were nothing to hide, you just let them in. So I do think that Trump is right there. I don't think Trump was right to prematurely declare victory like that. I mean, that was a little crazy. Yes, I'm more to the right on the political spectrum, but yeah, you don't declare victory until a winner is announced. The president doesn't decide the election. The people do. So, we're going to have to see what happens in Nevada. They're now saying we might not get those results until Saturday, and that they can actually count ballots up until next Tuesday. Georgia, it looks like, is almost done, but Georgia is neck and neck, man. I mean, that's like what? It's like 49.4 to 49.5. I mean, they're probably going to have a recount. I mean, it's so close. And I mean, every state left, right? You've got Nevada, Alaska, Georgia, North Carolina, and Pennsylvania. They're all winner take all. And I mean, if Biden wins any of them, well, except Alaska, because they only get 3 electoral votes, but Trump's going to win that anyway. I mean, it's a blowout there so far. But, if Biden wins any of them, obviously he'll all win, but they're so close that it could go either way. I mean, it's just really crazy how down to the wire this is going to come. I mean, I would say that this is the longest, hardest, most raging election this country has ever had. It's Friday now, and it's 3 days later, and we still don't know who the winner is. So, yeah, that's my thoughts so far. As for a prediction, it looks like the trend is it's going towards Biden, so he may win. But I just wanted to call out that it was not the blowout that the media made it out to be. It was not the blowout that anyone was expecting. And Trump still does have that possibility. I mean, he's probably going to win North Carolina. Georgia's too close to call. Pennsylvania's too close to call. And also Nevada's too close to call. And he's going to obviously win Alaska. So, Trump has to win them all to win now, but it's not out of the realm of possibility. So, I guess we'll see what happens. Stay tuned. Let's see how people react. Let's see if people are peaceful or if we have, some conflict in the next couple of days too, if people get restless waiting on the results. But, that's my thoughts on election 2020.